Everyone, just finished my run, so we're gonna talk about structured running. So what is structured running? A lot of people just run, like weekend warriors, right? You just run every week, and that's actually very good. I'm very proud of you. A lot of people don't even run once a week. So if you're running once a week from a couch potato, I'm very happy for you. You can start like a couch to 5k. That's like super easy to do. Just do it slowly, and try to find good timing. Let's say you don't want to get dark from all the UV and sun, you can just do it at night, and that's perfectly fine. Just find whatever works for you and just be consistent and just be proud of yourself because you got yourself out of the house and going for a run. Okay, today I'm just gonna focus on structured workouts. What does that mean? That means like having a certain training plan for you, and it's very easy. Don't make it complicated. I feel you want to be consistent with something, it's got to be very simple. So the most simple is you got to understand what are zones. So what are zones? So heart rate zones. So most people have an Apple Watch. I have a Chronos Pace 4. Some people have a Garmin, or Fitbit. Doesn't matter what you have, but just focus on your heart rate. So the heart rate is calculated based on your maximum heart rate, based on your age. It may vary person to person, but generally it's quite accurate for Apple Watch at least. So you see, let's say when you start recording a run on your Apple Watch, you'll definitely see a few zones. So the key is zone 1 is the easiest. It's like when you are breathing, sleeping and walking. And then zone 2 is like easy running. And then zone 3 is like tempo. And zone 4, low zone 4 is like sub-threshold. High zone 4 is like normal threshold. And then zone 5 is like intervals, which is like really near your maximum heart rate. Most people don't need to touch this to get faster. Only elites do this usually. So, and then there's zone 6 and 7 as well, but generally no training plan will reach them. Yeah, so that's the TLDR for zones. And then we talk about structured running. So structured running is essentially to get faster, you need to have volume in running, like how many kilometers you do a week. Generally you count by week, and then we manage it through your mileage weekly. So I'll talk about how to increase your mileage in another video, but now just focus on how to structure your workout. So let's say ideally you just separate your try to split your runs as wide as possible. So I'll make a separate video on shift workers, but let's say you do a normal 9 to 5, you probably need like a 30 minutes to an hour every night. So ideally try to go for 3 to 4 easy runs first. So you just do really easy zone 2. So at first it will be hard because most people, even I at first, when you start, your heart will just want to go to zone 3 straight and go to zone 4 because it's a lot more efficient, because your body just want to burn glycogen at those higher heart rates. But what we want to do is to stay in zone 2, and after a while you might need to walk and run at first, but eventually after like a few weeks to months, it depends on your body. So once your body adapted to it, it knows that, oh, you want to stay in zone 2, your heart will just, and your body will just stay in zone 2 for you, and you just last the whole 30 minutes to an hour. The longer you can do, the better. And then what this does is actually in zone 2, it trains your mitochondria to actually convert fat to energy. So this is what gives you an aerobic base. So essentially it allows you to go a lot longer burning fat. And especially for us office workers, most of us are gaining weight, and allowing your body to practice burning fat and burning fat instantly is something I believe everyone want to do. But obviously it's hard because it's really hot. So some of my friends just run at night because it's a lot cooler, and for girls you don't want to get like all the skin issues with the UV and stuff. So yeah, just do what works for you. But for beginners, just try to do 3 to 4 runs a week of easy run. Eventually after a few months, you can start adding some tempo, and then you feel bored, then you do some sub-threshold. I did threshold before, but it increased my injury rate drastically as a really heavy runner. So I would recommend the max to go is to sub-threshold. And one key important is, because a lot of people just look at training load and you just feel tired from training, yeah, normal, but you do not actually factor in stress from work. If let's say you are very stressed from work, then you will not be able to handle as much load as someone that is like not so stressed out from work, let's say like full-time runner, definitely he can eat more miles compared to you because he's like a little bit less stressed, so his body can take more training stress and finish and recover to their adaptation. But a lot of people cannot do that because of work. So you also gotta see your condition. So for me, example, yesterday I did like a full shift work, so I do like a full 12-hour shift work. So I'm very tired after yesterday, so I woke up, I'm really tired. So I was supposed to do like a 9-kilometer long run today, but I shifted that to tomorrow because it's my off day tomorrow as well. So I just did an easy 5 today, even though it's really hot. I can't imagine if I did 9 in this weather, I would probably die. But yeah, so you gotta shift your schedule around sometimes. Yeah, so but key is to keep to that ratio of 80-20, basically 20% hard workouts, so maybe tempo sub-threshold, and 80% easy runs, and that will set you off to be injury free for your running career.